Hi everyone, my name is Gladel Misala and I am the second presenter of uh, Group 3, Chapter 3. And since Miss Pipito discussed about pre-colonial period, so now I am going to discuss about colonial period. So first we have Spanish colonization. So since 1565 to 1898. So they colonized sa Spaniards nag-start ang Spaniard nga pag-colonize na to 1565 until 1892 1898. So colonization by the Spaniards provided the Philippines with modern means of construction. Walls, roads, bridges, and other large infrastructures were built using some of the engineering skills and tools brought by the Spaniards. In addition, the Spanish government developed health and educational systems that were enjoyed by the Principalia class. We're going to tackle that about later. So here, establishment of formal education institutions and the launching of scientific organizations. So during Spaniards colonization, sila ang nag-establish sa formal education institutions. So diri nagsugod ang formal educations. And also, ang mga Spaniards po'y the launching of sila nag-establish as scientific organizations during po na silang time. So since nag-establish sila og formal education, gimandate po nila ang schools nga magtudlo og different subjects like religion, math, and 3 Rs. So 3 Rs na siya. 3 Rs. So 3 Rs means reading, writing, and arithmetic. So sila po yung nagkuanan no. And then in terms in medicine and biology, so ang mga Spaniards is kanabitang mas gi-develop or mas gipalago nila ang kaalaman sa mga Pilipino in this field, so in medicine and biology. So that time kay daghan na jud ang mga na doctor. So here, engineering was introduced to construct buildings, churches, bridges, and roads. So makita ninyo some of architectural structures nga na siya touch sa mga Spaniards or design like makuha ni mga old kanang gibuild jud siya sa kanang during Spaniard colonization because ang pag-abot man sa Spaniard is sila ang nag-introduce or sila mas kanang bitong gitudluan pa nila ang mga Pilipino on how to construct buildings, churches, bridges, and roads. Mao nang diri sa Pilipinas na yung mga old churches nga lahi jud siya ang design yung jud ni mga siya mga design pang Spaniard. Okay. During that time, again, sila man may nag-introduce on how to construct churches. So, next we have natives were trained to use innovative approaches in farming. So, sa wala pa'y colonization, kaibaw na mag-farm ang mga Pilipino. But pag-abot sa mga Spaniards is mas gi-developed or mas gitudluan pa nila ang mga Pilipino on how to use innovative approaches in farming nga kanang gitudluan nila on how to use innovative approaches in farming nga mas nakatabang pa sa mga Pilipino. So those are the contributions of Spanish colonization. So makita nato no nga it's not that bad ang ilang pag-occupied sa ato kay namo pud sila nga mga goods nga naiambag. So next we have American colonization. So American colonization last up to 1898 to 1946. So the American occupation modernized almost all aspects of life in the Philippines. So there is American colonization is ang mga naiambag sa mga Spanish or that during that Spanish colonization ang ilang mga naiambag is mas gi-modernize pa or mas gipa-enhance pa there is American colonization. So they established a government agency, the Bureau of Science, for the sole purpose of nurturing development in the field of science and technology. So sila may nag-establish a Bureau of Science na karon known na nato as DOST, which is the Department of Science and Technology. So ang mga American start or nag-establish. So also they established the National Research Council of the Philippines in 1933. So when we say research councils, kana sila mo nag-provide og mga researchable topics which is relevant to nations and environment. So sila di mo mga kanabitang mag-provide og mga research topics na maoy matun-an or mas studihan pod sa future or other researchers. And developments in S&T were focused on agriculture, medicine and pharmacy, food processing and forestry. So there is American colonization kay ang gi-focus sa S&T, which is science technology, kay about agriculture, medicine and pharmacy, food processing and forestry. So those are the contributions American colonization. So now let's move forward to Japanese colonization. So Japanese colonization during 1941 to 1945. So Japan occupied the Philippines for over 3 years until the surrender of Japan. A highly effective guerrilla campaign with the Philippine resistance forces controlled 60% of the island's mostly jungle and mountain areas. So during sa Japanese colonization is dira gid ang grabe jud nga gubat, as in grabe jud nga gubat dira nga during nga time. So kanang during nga time is kanang bitaw misukol jud ang mga Pilipino sa gubat. So this what they call guerrilla is kana siyang mga Filipino fighters bitaw nga not part of regular army pero ning fight sila, and they use unconditional tactics like ambushes and sabotage. So because of their braveness, so sa ilang ka brave or sa ilang kaisog nga nilaban sila, na control nila ang 60% ang 60% islands in the Philippines. So tungod sa ilang mga kanang mga ambushes, ilang mga sabotage, na control nila ang 60% islands sa Pilipinas. So during that time, bisan pag ang Japanese colonization, ang mga Japanese mo'y sanitawag ani like during ato nga time is bisan pag ang mga Japanese mo'y namahala sa Pilipinas kay ang mga Pilipino gihapon kuno bitong more on control sa mga lugar, samot na sa mga liblib nga lugar. Yeah. So during Japanese colonization, the priority of opening elementary schools. So makita man nato karon no sa Pilipinas nga daghan na jud kayo og elementary schools. So ang mga Japan mo'y kanang kuan na una-una na mga elementary schools. So reopening of vocational and normal schools in agriculture, medicine, fisheries, and engineering. So reopening, so it means na-close siya. So during 1942, they temporarily temporary la nila pag-close ang kinesiya nga vocational and normal schools, maybe due to some reason. So it lasts 3 years ra kay 42, 43, 44. Yeah, it lasts 3 years ra because gi-reopen Manila during 1945 or year 1945. So next, we have Filipinos are engaged in the sale of food and medicine for aiding the soldiers. So, like what I've said, during sa Japanese colonization is grabe jud ang war sa una. So, gi-engage jud nila ang mga Pilipino when it comes to trading food and medicine. Gi-engage nila na ang mga Filipino. And also and also for aiding the soldiers kay nga naman kay para naa sila'y mga pwersa. So those are mga kaganapan or mga kanang contribution po sa Japan. So dira himoy grabe kaayo war, which is okay. So dira kayo grabe kayong war. So that's all from my report. So thank you so much.